Where's this human? You're a human.
This person is not a match.
We have to go to Ops now. No, I guess we're going to Hyperion. And again, more tram.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now,
Yes, we've heard that one.
confirming
Jeez.
arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
It's gonna get old. Well, we'll be heading somewhere new in a little bit, and I'm sure there'll be new stuff to do.
Inaccurate match.
You look kind of suspicious.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You
Wow.
weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
I really didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Maybe we'll earn some goodwill with the exiles. Who knows? Alrighty, so now that we have accomplished that, we have cleared some stuff. The additional tasks are all just things that will happen as we go, I guess. Yep. So, Helios assignments, Nexus. That one's on hold. Speak with witness Shaw. We can do that, I guess. Gather intel on enemies. Guess that's something we'll do as we fight, folks. Alright, Shaw. Back to operations with me. And then I think we're done on the Nexus for a bit here. If I head back out into the wild and...
Contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered.
I should probably do some scanning of planets and stuff, but it's like, that was so, like, messed up. It did not work well. I miss Edie saying, probe away.
This
It's not the
is
same.
HNS.
Just seems like, I don't know if, like, there's upgrades I can do to my ship's scanners or something like there were in Mass Effect. I think that was in Mass Effect 2. I know it was in 3, maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's see what we got. You?
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilka
That is
murder
quite
case.
some hair.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Wow, that's poetic.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
That's kind of suspicious, isn't it? Well, let's see what's going on.
Guess this is your place now.
We're seeing more and more skirmishes with the test.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's
This guy's voice is ridiculous.
It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
I think we already have. Though physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Alrighty. Well, we gotta go somewhere to the planet. Doesn't really say. Does not really say at all. We'll just follow the dot like we always do, I guess. Pretty much most of what life consists of is in video games is following a little marker.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is a...
That could be a while. It's kind of funny to notify next of kin in the Milky Way. It sounds like they don't want to say who it was. But... Are we going on the ship? No? Oh, I don't know if I've been in any of these rooms. Yeah, Return to Tempest, I guess. What is this? Nothing. It is nothing. Alright, let's head out to space again. See if we can get some stuff going. I guess we'll go investigate that body. I don't know what planet we're going to, but I'm sure the galaxy map will show us the way. I wonder why they decided to put so many windows in the Tempest. It seems like a bad idea. Just due to, like, not wanting hull breaches. Cora wants to check in with me? What's Cora want? What is everybody doing out here?
I'm working with Vectra to track down prosthetic gel and those other items we discussed.
You're too
I
good to me, Doc.
did not want that. Anything to say?
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How long
Who's
have you
Harry?
and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Whatever.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Whatever. What do you got to say?
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in assistant director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Alright, we'll do that.
What's it like to have Cash as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey,
Good
one last
enough
thing.
for now.
Yeah?
I don't love being called kid.
I'll try to stop doing that. Can't promise I won't slip up, though.
Alright, whatever. What the heck was Cora? Do not know my way around the ship yet. Was she in the lab? Maybe?
Report from the Nexus?
Yep.
Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big
Whoa.
bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected.